So, good evening. So, our next chapter is about Preamble of the Constitution. So, here we start. So, Preamble is the introductory statement which is a preface of the Constitution. It contains the philosophy, ideals, objective, and spirit of the Constitution. It also reflects the visions of the Constituent Assembly. There are also some people who says preamble is something else in their point of view, including Anne Palkewala says that the preamble is the identity card of the Constitution. Just like him, K.M. Munshi says preamble is the horoscope of the Constitution. Pandit Thakur Das Bhargava also said that the preamble is the soul of the Constitution. And Ernest Barker also says that preamble is the keynote of the Constitution. So the question arises that what are the sources of preamble? So we all know that the source of the preamble is objective resolution, which was moved by Jawaharlal Nehru on 13 December 1946, which was later adopted on 22 January 1947. There is something that we should know about. We often heard like adopted, enacted, and given to ourselves this constitution. What actually mean, right? What is the meaning of these words? So this establishes that the constitution derives its authority from the people, not from the parliament, not from the British crown or any external authority. And the preamble has been amended only once in the history of India, in 1976 by the 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act, and during that amendment the three words have been added to the preamble, which were socialist, secular, and integrity. So now we have some ingredients in the preamble. So preamble contains four major components. First is source of authority. Like, what is the source of authority? So we, the people of India, right? Second is nature of Indian state. India is sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic, and republic. It is the nature of India. Third one is what is the objective? So objective is justice, liberty, equality, and fraternity. Fourth one is date of adoption. So Indian preamble also include the date of adoption. So it is 26th November 1949. Here some articles mentioned to the preamble, related to the preamble, not mentioned in the preamble. So Article 14 says equality before law. Article 15, no discrimination. Article 16, equal opportunity in public employment. Article 25, freedom of religion. Article 26, to manage religion affairs. Article 27, no tax for the promotion of religion. Article 28, no religion instruction in a certain educational institution. Article 29 and 30 says the cultural and educational rights for the minorities. And also it includes, not includes, actually it says, right? Preamble does not include, and these are articles, but you can easily see the ideals or directly related to these articles, and it also include Article 44, which tells about UCC. According to the S.R. Bommai case 1994, secularism is the basic feature of the Constitution. So you should also remember about this particular case, S.R. Bommai case 1994. Now the next topic is democratic. We will discuss here word by word, which has been mentioned in Indian preamble. So the first word is democratic. What do you mean by democratic? The term democratic means that the ultimate political power, which is sovereign, rests with the people. It should rest with the people. People either govern directly through their elected representatives, So the word democratic is preamble includes political democratic, social democratic, and economical democratic. So there are three types of democratic included in the preamble. First one is political democratic, social democratic, and economical democratic. Right? So type of democracy. So there are two type of democracy: direct democracy and indirect democracy. What do you mean by direct democracy? The people exercise power themselves without any representatives. So there are four devices of direct democracy, which are referendum, initiative, recall, and last is plebiscite. Now indirect democracy. Okay, before we go to the indirect democracy, so Switzerland is the fundamental example of direct democracy, right? Now the second one is indirect democracy. Indirect democracy, people elect representatives who govern on their behalf, like India. Now the second word is republic. A republic is a state where the head of the state is elected directly or indirectly for a fixed tenure, like in India. Now the third word in the preamble is justice. Preamble promises justice in three forms, like social justice, economic justice, and political justice. Social justice means equality in society, economic justice means economic equality, and political justice means equal political rights. Now the fourth word is liberty. And what does word liberty means? Liberty means absence of unreasonable restrictions, allowing every individual to develop his or her personality. It guarantees liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith, and worship. Now the next word is equality. Equality means no special privilege, equal opportunity, and equal treatment before law. Now the next word is fraternity. It means brotherhood among all citizens. Okay, now the question arises here: do you think that the preamble is a part of Constitution? So in 1960, in Beruberi Union case, Supreme Court stated that the preamble is a part of the Indian Constitution. Later in 1973, Keswanand Bharti also said that yes, the Constitution is a part of the Indian Constitution. Preamble is a part of the Indian Constitution. In 1995, LIC of India case, it also ratified that the Keswanand Bharti. Okay, so there is one more question: can preamble be amended? So yes, under Article 368, preamble can be amended, and it has been amended just one time under 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act 1976. Here's some points to be remembered. Justice in preamble: social plus economic plus political. Russian Revolution, not French Revolution. So justice in preamble has been taken from the Russian Revolution, not French. And what type of justice? Social, economic, and political justice. And liberty, equality, and fraternity came from the French Revolution. So one more thing: basic of structure. ओरिजिन हुआ है इसका केशवानंद भारती वर्सेस स्टेट ऑफ केरला 1973. Parliament has wide power to amend the constitution, but it cannot destroy or alter the essential part of the feature of the Indian Constitution.